if I'm allowed to say, like, this is not the best 11 in the World Cup, but this is the most impressive, like, players that impressed me so well. But unfortunately for them, their team let them down. Like, their team did not take them as far as they should go, right? This is my most impressive. Now, in goalkeeping, Vozinha. See, we will always remember Vozinha in the 2026 World Cup, right? This guy completed more dribbles than Cristiano Ronaldo in this World Cup as a goalkeeper. And on top of that, his incredible goalkeeping was, oh boy, Vozinha. See, Vozinha won our hearts. Vozinha was just incredible. Against Spain, against Argentina, the saves were immaculate. Then in defense, I have Cabral. Cabral is from Capo Verde, another impressive player from Capo Verde. The reason why I put him in this team is his performance against Argentina was mind-blowing. That was one of the best back performances I've seen in a very long time. So Cabral was super impressive from Capo Verde. Then there's this defender called Lukumi. Yes, he plays for Colombia. Lukumi. You see this boy? I feel like he's ripe for a signing, moving to a top club. Right? I feel like this guy is going to do well in a very, very big club. Another wonderful defender is Mbokazi. Mboka! This guy, see, Mbokazi was just brilliant for South Africa in defense. Very, very brilliant. He was the shining light for the entire South African team. Then I also have Munoz. Everybody knows Munoz now from Crystal Palace, but in this World Cup, he was very, very impressive for Colombia. So this is my back line. Then in my midfield, I have Malik Tillman from USA. Malik Tillman. This guy in free kick, too sweet. Too sweet. And on top of that, he was a very, very wonderful, midfielder. And I think very, very underrated in this World Cup and very, very impressive. To me, he was very, very impressive in this World Cup. Then we have Buadi. Everybody talked about Buadi in this World Cup. He was totally impressive, especially in the group stage. In the group stage, Buadi was the love of everybody's life. Like his defensive midfield display was top. Then we have Manzambi from Switzerland. This brother was a revelation in this World Cup, playing so well in that attacking midfield role. He was just incredible, right? Then my boy, Vini Jr. in attack, 100%. I feel like he was the best player for Brazil, and the team let him down, right? The team really let him down because Vini Jr. deserved to go further than he went in this World Cup. Then we have Balogun. Balogun was super impressive for USA. Incredible in attack. He did so well, in that number 9 position. Then also we have Saibari. Saibari for Morocco was a top player. I totally enjoyed his performance. He was brilliant for Morocco throughout this competition. And I think that Bayern Munich has signed a wonderful player in Saibari. So this is my most impressive XI.